Alright, it's time to go. Once again, like I promised yesterday, I would be on for a cast today. And the teams are already doing map bans. Kind of surprised how fast this is going. Caught me a bit off guard, but maybe I have time for a quick sweep of standings. Because today we are in Division 3, we are going to watch Fields. Wait, what was her name? FeelsAbzeerMan? Not sure what that means. Versus the Renaissance. And here are the map bands. We got Skytapper, Tomb of a Spider Queen, off by the FeelsAbzeerMan team. And Renaissance banned out the Garden of Terror and Cursed Hollow. And now let me bring up the standings before I will show you the map pick. That is not decided yet. Ooh. Need to be fast actually, because teams are doing stuff. So, we are in the upper half, kinda. Wait. Oh yeah, we are in the top spot here. Holy moly. Number 1 team, FeelsAbzeerMan, with 6 wins out of 7 matches. Versus Renaissance on the 6th place. But only with 1 less win. Very close here in the top half. Some teams already played 8 matches. And after tonight, these 2 teams will have that as well. Hi, Gucci. And we will see who will be at the top. Because if Renaissance wins, they could be close. Have to remember, map score doesn't count as much as head-to-head. So, I don't know if Hit the Core beat Renaissance. And Donatan could have beaten them as well. But if Renaissance wins and beat those 3 teams by chance, unlikely though, they would be number 1 in the end. Only when it counts. That shouldn't be up. But yeah, of course, the number 1 team, FeelsAbzeerMan, is the favorite here, I think. And now I will see if there's a lobby already. Don't see it yet, but there it is actually. Just came up. The map is going to be What's Sky Foundry. Alright. Teams are not on the right side, it looks like. That's fine though. We'll just swap around a bit. So, yeah, Renaissance on the left side now, and FeelsAbzeerMan is actually on the right side. We're swapping again. We're swapping again. Alright, we're swapping back. It's fine, I guess. I mean, at least someone pointed it out. So, I actually got that right in the end, but doesn't really matter for me. As long as I know the teams are on the right side, or on the wrong side, if there's right. But if I don't know, like last time when I was completely brain AFK, I guess, I had the teams on the wrong sides, and I didn't realize until the second map. So I actually pronounced the teams wrong the whole time. But that won't happen today. That won't happen today. Today I'm prepared, I hope. But yeah, top Division 3 matchup here. These 2 teams will definitely show us what they got. Everyone is ready. We're starting almost on time. Kinda insane. Don't think I've ever seen a match starting this early. Usually you're at least 10 minutes late. I mean, teams do match or map bans, but on time, but the match itself only starts like 10 minutes late, usually. But today we are only 3 minutes behind, which is kind of on time. I count it as on time. Alright, here we go. We are on the Sky Foundry. Late game map. So heroes like Vala and Nazeebo are definitely, maybe not Nazeebo, but the Nazeebo pick, I think. So could be a pick for sure. But Vala is high priority because she can also stack on the Protector. Maiev, always ban-worthy. Again, I don't really know these teams. I think I casted Renaissance once in the beginning. There's the Vala ban, by the way. Oh, I don't have any data on them. But looks like these teams know each other a bit. These bands look kind of specific. And Chromie first back, alright. Wonder if we are going the meta build these days with fans. Or we see a loop game maybe. As long as you don't see the support, doesn't really matter. Blaze in DTC. So frontline already out. Like the Blaze pick. Not sure about the ETC yet. I'm wondering a bit about what's behind the thought process there. Maybe a bit drafting like a one-shot combo. But Johanna and Lyric are probably very good answers into that. Johanna and DTC used to be kind of a counter matchup. Like both, I mean not a counter matchup, I'm just want to say like they're kind of neutralizing each other. But Johanna is probably a bit better into ETC than the other way around. Because with ETC, you want the one-shot usually. And Johanna, of course, can prevent it with her Iron Skin. Has to be fast enough, though. ETC is a close-range tank, so need to be really fast on that button. And if Blaze is there to follow up, you can actually still get one-shot even as Johanna. Even through the Unstoppable, the Iron Skin. But I still like the pick, don't get me wrong. Okay, AFK until level 10, which doesn't really matter on Void Sky though. Even the objective can wait until then, usually in the most spots. Malfurion and Tassada. If I remember correctly, Tassada was one of the most picked heroes on the website, on the Renaissance site. What's with the other team? Might be the team I casted last time in Division 5. I kind of have to check that. Nope. Tassada 11 picks. Most played hero so far by Renaissance this season. I wasn't wrong. 63% win rate. Not too bad. Where we got another Hanzo and Oriel now. Alright. So, very solid backline. Good poking. A lot of range. Hanzo needs to be a bit careful into VTC that he doesn't get slid on. Especially before 10, since Oriel doesn't have cleanse or anything to really save him. Except her heals, and her heals are not very strong before 16. So we will see how it plays out. 2 mages by the way on the red side. Sakura, definitely a mage in my book. Alright, here we go! The Void Sky Foundry, the first map of the evening. And both drafts look pretty good. I mean, we were in Division 3, in the middle of a pack. So not too surprising, these teams know how to draft and probably play. We'll see about that though. And yeah, I'm excited. Let's go. Let me know if the sound is okay, because last time I was struggling with that a bit. Alright, here we go. So, we have Renaissance on the red side. We have Zobi on the Blaze. Crimson Flood playing the old tree. Malfurion. We have Lake on Zagawa, if I see that right. Sosilla playing the Tassada and one... What is his name? One Spike on ETC. On the other side, it is FeelsAbzeerMan. If I win, I need to ask them what's the origin of the name. But yeah, we have Justin on Chromie, the little gnome. Casado on the Lyric, Alexia on Johanna. Zoe playing the Oriel, and we have Gamma on Hanzo with auto attack build. Oh yeah. Into that comp. Very aggressive. Like the confidence one. Right, Zagawa starting top, already placing down her creeps. This is getting cleared now. And ETC, did he already slide on Hanzo? Because he was definitely in range there. And you have follow-up with Malf and... I mean, Passada also. He has so much to see, he lost it. Blaze here, wait, what is Blaze doing here? Everyone is mid lane again. Alright. Light on the Lyric does miss because of Unstoppable. Both teams not giving each other an inch already here in the early game. Quite a bit of walling, but no real threat yet. And definitely the red team with a better early game comp, I think. Jenna only gets online after 10. Until then she just clears wave and protects people with blinds. Or if someone is out of position. And she can of course punish. But yeah, doesn't have the best engage until then. That's for sure. Right, I'm a bit surprised we're doing this camp first. Usually you want to do the third camp. So it is up way quicker. This is a more useful camp. Since you're balling a lot on this map. And you want the items for the fights. 4-man pushing in the top lane. I mean, you have Zagawa and the Tasada. So you can definitely siege very good. You don't really care about like the other lanes. Blaze is gonna catch that. But you need to care about this rotation. Helpers are also going a bit low into the Chromie poke already. He is going the sand build, it looks like. The vision is usually a good indication for that. Yeah, slight XP lead, since Blaze had to drop 1 or 2 waves. Oh, FeelsAbzeerMan. I don't like that we are spending... Oh yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, Joanna can punish people if they go in too far, and that might was definitely in. Trying to follow up on the ETC. And I was about to say, I don't like that ETC is just sliding Johanna without Blaze being there. Because you don't really have any kill pressure on the Johanna if she still has a D. Blaze is here now. Everyone fighting over this healing camp. Which is definitely useful. But since you're down your healer, I don't think you wanna fight that really. Don't mind that they're looking though. I mean, they were a bit uncoordinated. Blaze charging in alone here on the backside, even though he got the carries. Yeah, finally they're doing the turret camp. But now you see they have a 2-minute timer, or 2:30 timer on that. Well, this is going to be up in 30 seconds, and they can pick up another one. And they already have this one, and... Wait, did they use the healing camp? No, Johanna has that still. So they're gonna have a 2-item advantage, kind of. Which can be really big. Getting arrested here by spammers. Wait, there's the Hanzo. Where's the Malf though? Hello, we need the Malf to follow up on the slide. Even without the Malf, he almost dies. Single digits HP. What was Malf doing? Was he catching midwave or what? Interesting. I would expect DPS to miss. But not the Malf to fix any lanes. Since you definitely want the root as a follow-up. It's so easy to play, right? Slide into the root. The only one you don't really catch is Johanna, unless, like I said, Blaze is there. Then you can try to one-shot her. But this early on, even then you don't really have the damage. Especially if the team is behind her. But yeah, at least you have this camp up now again. So more pressure on the top lane. But you see, there's already one running for the blue team. And like I said, they're getting a second turret. And they also got the XP leads. So they will hit 10 a bit faster, which is gonna help them on point. But both teams don't really care for that right now. I mean, 0% for either team. Red team is trying to push top. So far they only got half a gate done. Which is not great with their comp. Like Zac usually wants to push harder. Oi, very aggressive going for a globe there. Could have cost her a life maybe if Hunter plays more aggressive there. Playing with the healer. Oi, that slide almost killed her. Not the slide, Hunter arrow. Oh, you need to be a bit careful. There's the level 10s. Actually very aggressive without those. Well, actually, they hit them now. Bunker coming right away to save him from the entomb. Not sure if it was strictly necessary. But safety over uncertainty. But yeah, not the best matchup, of course, for the Blaze into the Lyric. They are the best offlaner in my opinion. So much utility he provides. And Saga once again. Hey. And we got first blood already, but you don't want to give second blood. And she is playing with fire. But still, like 38%. That's all the blue team got so far. More for arrow and less traded, by the way, on the top side. Didn't really catch that. I think it's kind of tough for the red team to play into the blue team's camp now. You have the Aegis to save people. And Johanna is kind of safe for now. We're giving healing camp. I think there was a missed chance by blue team to fight that actually. Not sure if I didn't realize or if I made a conscious decision to just not fight it. And these traps. If one DPS just stands on it, we have maybe a kill. We're still looking for the Janna, alright. Like I said, not the target you really can go for. And Protector is gone. And this is a mid-game Protector already. It's scaled with time. So the first objective can still be very strong if you pick it up at minute 25. Meanwhile, top lane Saga gets ganked again. Has to drop the healing item to survive and the more. On the other side, nothing has been invested. And the Chromie and the Hunter are doing work. Hunter with that auto attack build fully completed. Definitely doing damage. Went W on 7 though. Sometimes people go be anti-armor talent. I wanna see who did the most damage by the way. ATC walks up, gets stunned, and oh, that could have been killed, no? They played that so passively. They had Bless Shield up, they had Arrow up. I think that guy can definitely die there. Hey, didn't really check ults yet on the red side. We have Black Hole. Oh, never mind. We have an engage here, and there's the one shot. Holy moly, Tassada and TTG just getting deleted here mid lane, and this 4 will also be not long for VHS, I think. And Sagara has good D-push. But death timers are a bit too long, and there's another wave just coming in. We have traps. Oh yeah. We'll definitely get the first 4 here, and FeelsAbzeerMan is so far proving why they're the #1 team in the driver's seat here. That is. But yeah, Poke definitely in favor of the blue side. 23k by the Hanzo is doing a lot of work. But Sagara is also putting in the numbers. Tassada struggling a bit. These numbers are in the 1000 by the way, so if you're confused by Well, some people just do 19 damage. This is actually 19,000 damage. There's actually the K behind it, okay. Didn't see that before. Makes more sense now. Right, back to the game, level 16 on the horizon for FeelsAbzeerMan. And they're looking strong on map number 1. Probably very confident in their draft. Very slow early game, but now they're ramping up with the ultimates. With the one-shot potential they have. I think they could have pushed a bit more top lane. Like Hanzo realizes that. Whole red team was on the bottom side and yeah, camp plus a wave. And nobody was pushing with it. That would almost be the whole core, basically. Alright, I got interrupted on talking about the Red Tides ult. We have Black Hole and Malfurion went Twilight Dream. And then of course Mosh and more. So a bit of a wombo combo potential if we get a huge Maw into Mosh into maybe Wormhole. Not Wormhole, Black Hole. Wormhole is a zero turtle ability. And then yeah, Twilight Dream of course. But there's also the potential why Hanzo almost gets slit on. Now ETC is way too deep. Can't even drop the turret. Oh, and the arrow just misses. But that's another item drop. The Kasada is still doing work though. They're even dropping the one healing camp. We have a second one in the back. And oh, Chromie just delete the Malfurion out of his life. And now we're pushing a second for sure. And this ETC just sliding in, not hitting the Hanzo. Yeah, was punished immediately. Bit unlucky that he didn't get the Hanzo, but the Hanzo has movement speed on level 13, so a bit harder to catch than usual. And that team is definitely losing a lot of ground here. We have level 18 for Chromie already, so this level 20 or level 18 talent, I guess, comes in and makes Chromie a monster. This ETC, I was about to say, is not gonna live long if he's staying there. And these sands are so terrifying to walk into. And that's the ETC first pick, right? ETC, very short range tank. While Blaze now gets attacked, has dropped Bunker, and I'm not sure if he's making it out. Drops back in, but that feels his deal. And that's another guy down for a full minute almost. ETC very short range, and Hanzo and Chromie just love that. No real threat for them. Johanna will just absorb the damage. Or can dodge the slide or whatever. Doesn't really matter. And if BTC ever slides in, he gets immediately punished. Flash shield stands on top of him. And there's no way he walks out of that. And his team can't really help him, right? If Blaze is there, maybe he can drop the bunker. But there's no pull, like with Anduin. No arrow to maybe stun everyone on the backline to help him out. And yeah, with ETC pick definitely getting punished right now. How many deaths does he have already? Only 3, alright, that's still okay, but they are very impactful deaths. 7-0 by the way. Not yet the Brazil game, but actually even worse. 7-0. While FeelsAbzeerMan is walking down the last 4 here with level 20. Everyone has them now, not only Chromie. They will definitely get it. They got the keep in top. Blaze is trying to soak and maybe put some pressure on top. Should probably even go for the fort. Unless blue team rotates. Which I don't really like. I think you could siege bot here very easily here. Give up a fort here in top lane, that would be fine, I think. Or at least the wall and probably even half a keep. And maybe even a kill. And then with a kill, it could even be game. Blast shield with silence and tomb. And ETC or anyone just dropped that. I think we're playing it a bit too hesitant now. Just use your level 20 abilities. You are already punished for ETC so much. Just do it again. Especially with silences, where I think BTC is so vulnerable right now. He doesn't have slide talents. Oh, a nice cleanser from Malfurion. Not sure if you guys saw it because I was just about to get there. Hansa was bullseyeing the Zagera. When the Blast Sheet was about to follow. But Malf cleansed it just in time while we have engaged here in the top lane of the Zagera. Who almost just died to the Johanna blinds and hammers. And the arrow, I guess, that hit her. Lyric is very hesitant to just press the entomb on the ETC. I'm not sure why. Like, even with Bless down and Arrow down, this guy just dies with... Like, we're dropping sense on his head and he has minus 50 armor. He just gets one shot, in my opinion. If the entomb hits, of course. Can't slide out, can't really save him. Unless Zagara walks up and drops the pet more. Or Blaze is there. Who knows? Oi. He was already sliding. And another bullseye hitting the mouth this time. But we're not in range to follow up on. The level 20 are finally here for the red side. Renaissance walking up to contested not Punisher, Protector. Always switch it up somehow. Both start with a P, but it shouldn't matter. ETC was probably picked to a degree to deny early. Alright. ETC one trick or what? Elixir on Vagina, not looking too much worse, even if she is a ETC one trick. Where is the stance on ETC head? Doesn't even have slide now. And we're just walking on the keep. Foamy once again dropping solid damage. Oh, Blast Sheet missing again. Nice dodge by ETC though. But still, how do you... Oh, Malf, way too far up into the Hanzo. Just gets stunned while Lyric had a 3-man and 2 bear. Mosh gets cancelled. And this is just a disaster for Renaissance. Hanzo cleaning house. Zagara dead. Joanna has the shields on... Wait, no, that was Shield of Hope by Oriel. And there's the last man down. And FeelsAbzeerMan with a very convincing game number 1 here. 12-0. 18-minute Volskaya game. Very quickly done here. Solid performance. What a stomp. Picked most games this season. Alright. I'm just not sure if you should deny some people the pick if you don't have a com for it. I mean, I see the value with Malf and like the one shot behind that, but I mean, if you're drafting ETC that early, you also need to know what the dangers are. And Chromie Johanna is definitely not the best option if you're ETC. You don't want to have that against you. Because you're never gonna reach Chromie until like maybe 20 with Blink. Did he even go Blink? Yeah, he did go Blink, but didn't really help him, right? So yeah. So reactive from Ren and proactive with a game plan in mind from Abzeer. Yeah, I agree. I mean, we tried in the early game, but only on Johanna. I think I mentioned it once or twice. They were sliding Johanna without any real follow-up behind that. Like Tassada and Zagara don't really kill Johanna on a slide. No one really does, unless there's follow-up CC. And Malfoot doesn't really work. You really need the Blaze there to get at least to 50% HP. So, yeah. Abzeer just scaled to level 10. They even got a kill, right? Before that. And then they did their combo, blessed arrow, whatever. And brought the kills home, I guess. Right. I should update though. That blue team won map number 1. And the team's already... Oh, I didn't pick the map actually. There we go. First guy. And we have Dragonshire as second map for tonight. Who picked it though? Renaissance shows first pick, which means we had the map pick by FeelsAbzeerMan. Map is up. Perfect. I mean, if they're forcing like that, they definitely have to go again after the D is out. Problem was ETC was also getting punished when he slid in, right? Not so much before 10, but afterwards he just had no cooldowns, right? And plus shield, arrow or whatever. And they killed him once or twice, and then he was scared to walk up again or engage again. And yeah, you're absolutely right. All trades were definitely in favor of Abzeer. I mean, not too surprising when you have a Chromie and Hanzo as poke. So the slow game should definitely be in their favor. Oh, Tassada and Begawa, not the worst either. But Tassada is very CC reliant or map dependent, right? Like, if it's an open map like Volskaya, if you're fighting on lane, it's really rough for him to just hit people if they're not CC'd. Right. But yeah, I mean, we saw why the teams were placed like that, right? Abzeer is the number 1 team right now. And looks like they will be that in the future as well. Maybe I can bring it up again. Just for funsies, because teams are gonna take a minute. Maybe doing a quick bio break. Just relaxing a bit. Oh, that was wrong. Oh wait, we're starting. Oh yeah. But yeah. Oh, Super and Stopper Bros actually played today. Just right now. They beat Sauna Tent 2-1. So for now they're ahead of FeelsAbzeerMan. But of course, if FeelsAbzeerMan wins this match, they're gonna be ahead again. Oh, you're playing them next time. Oh, you're scouting already, I see. Well, then let's go into draft so you can scout them further. But yeah, Abzeer definitely looking like a strong team in Division 3. But of course, this is only the regular season. So, it definitely is secured playoffs, I think. 6 wins should do it. And looks like a 7th win for now. I mean, I don't want to count Renaissance out yet. I've seen many... how would you say? Can't really call them reverse sweeps in the best of 3. But it is kind of a reverse sweep. But even after stomp like that, teams have come back, right? So wouldn't surprise me if Renaissance can do it as well. But for now, FeelsAbzeerMan is the favorite team. Just standing wise and after first game, definitely team I would vote for. But maybe they don't draft accordingly in this game. And Renaissance can take us to map number 3. I would appreciate it. I would like a map number 3, that's for sure. Alright, some small adjustment already. We have Anduin here. And then Varian. So there's one shot definitely. One shot potential with Anduin follow-up. And people always ban Stukov into Varian. Because of silence combo. Very easy to hit. Can work with other tanks as well, of course. But Varian is the easiest to follow up on. One of the easiest. We have nice scrims and playoffs, it's a different beast form. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? I've seen people get the first spot in the regular season, absolutely dominate, and then go down in the first round of playoffs. Playoffs is always different. Teams are prepared differently, maybe played with subs in the regular season, have a different mindset, or had to figure out stuff in the beginning, didn't do well, and then they just were ramping up during the season. And then they hit playoffs and just keep going. And yeah, mental is also sometimes different. Maybe more nerves. I don't know. So much stuff can happen. Even in a normal game. But playoffs is always a bit different in my opinion. And that's what I like about watching playoffs. So much stuff can happen there. They're also best of 5. So if you're not a player that can really endure a lot of games, and you go to map number 5, like 5 long maps especially, you're exhausted, mentally exhausted, not physically exhausted usually. Then it can be tough. Alright, I completely lost track of a draft here, by the way. Sorry about that. We have Rhaegar, Hoggar, and now Sylvanas as a last pick for FeelsAbzeerMan. So I like what they did here. Strong top lane side, I would say. Chromie holding bot side on Dragonshire. Can do that easily with Rhaegar or Myrddin helping out. And then these 3 usually roam around, look for kills. Hoggar can do camps on his own even. On the other side, we don't see the same thing. Lyric, solid top lane. And these 3, or like at least 3 people of these teams also want to roam and get kills. Very aggressive after level 4. Very in taunt into Ming combo, or even if a Greyman is there with a bullet later on. Anduin as follow-up with Root and a stun ult, a light bomb. So we'll see who gets better rotations in, I think. That's the most important on Dragonshire. What I don't want to see is that we're just standing on bot lane and hitting each other. That's what some teams, and I don't really want to say it, but it usually happens in lower div teams, that you just fighting bot 4v4, and whoever boards better wins the game. Kinda like on towers. But that's what I don't want to see. So I hope these teams play a bit differently, where we have already a disconnect. Hopefully it comes back. Because both these teams have really good rotation, or rotation pick potential. I think this draft scales a bit better, in my opinion. Especially with Chromie. And like Myrddin level 10 power spike, kinda. But this team, between 4 and 10, definitely has the potential to just snowball the game. Let's depend the picks for, in my opinion. And still can find them later, don't get me wrong. They can do that. But I think blue team has a better comp here. Chromie can just hold bot lane indefinitely. Sylv can neutralize waves very quickly. So wave clear goes in favor of the blue team, and that's all they need. Just box the red team in, make the rotations very obvious. Chromie helps that even more. They have vision, have traps. It's gonna be rough to play into, in my opinion. Well, you already have a cheese from Sylvanas on the top lane. Gets half a tower, not too bad. Varian didn't get to rotate because Hogger, I think, was intercepting it. And the top lane match... Wait, what is going on? Leo gets some bot. And Grayman is just helping out top. Alright. So, Renaissance definitely needs level 4. Until then, we're kinda lost on the map. Can't really kill anything unless someone oversteps, makes a mistake. Maybe Sylvanas on the top lane that gets caught out. Very unlikely though. And Murden, yeah, he should never die unless somehow he jumps in or gets interrupted by Undoing Root. Or just doesn't jump. But blue team already on both camps here, I said it. Hogger can do the camp alone. And red team, yeah, they tried to go for Murden. And now we're barely doing the easy camp. Well, we are already done here on the left side. I think Sylv and Hogger can already push. Just go. Yeah, don't wait for the rotation. Murden catching mid. And even he could be joining top lane. I think Veigar shouldn't be bot. Veigar should also be here. I think there should 4-man or at least 3-man bet. But I guess we're getting Dragon Point. Alright, that's fair enough. Also good rotation. Red team not really considering it. Just concerned with a top push here. And very early Dragon. Why is the Anduin the first one to be here? Lyric once again in the bot lane. Not sure what he's doing because he is gonna get absolutely murdered by Chromie. So Abzeer already putting on the pressure. And Renaissance needs to break that somehow. We need to find the right picks after the Dragonnet is down and find a way back into the game already. But it's not the easiest position. Murden, like what he's doing, just standing there, waiting for rotation, intercepting it. Doesn't take any risk, stuns for Varian and jumps out. Exactly what you want to do in that situation. And half a level leads, you got one wall, half a tower, or like a full tower, and yeah, bot wall. So, really good start here for Abzeer again. And look at these traps. Like, they have all the vision they need. For me, should be safe. Varian is not in range. Lyric gets punished the whole time, wherever he is. Either into the Chromie or the Sylv Hogger. And we're doing a solid job. We're walking for a hard camp bot lane now. Probably realizing red team is on theirs. So we got the time here for this one. Really could even be hitting that. You have the vision with the trap. Make it a bit faster. Not a huge thing though. Oh, taunted? Oh, if he taunted, she might be dead, because then she can't hit her E. The team should be there in time, but... Varian not hitting the button fast enough. And yeah, so it's just jumping out. Because there was definitely a window where she didn't have the E over the wall yet. Like, she had to be here. This takes some time. So yeah, red team just running after the blue team, kinda. Well, they're still there in XP, haven't given up first blood or anything yet, so they're still in the game. Don't get me wrong, behind, but still doable. They gotta find something soon, in my opinion, otherwise these rotations are gonna get out of hand, and you don't want to give another dragon. Last one was an early game dragon, very squishy. Next one will be a bit stronger. Oh, there's the... Oh, Sylv used E on the fort. Definitely punishable now, and that should be a kill. Yeah, definitely. First blood goes for Renaissance. Hogger has to spin out. And yeah, full 5-man rotation top. Not sure if that was needed. Probably they wanted to punish for Hogger too. Second kill would be nice, but they didn't really get that. On the other hand, Chromie and Veigar did the easy camp. So it was kind of traded only. Red team just finding one kill is not enough to bring them back, really. Lyric. I mean, he's safe. And maybe now red team can do something. They have a bit of pressure in the bot lane. I didn't see the Vega in the trap. I think otherwise this would have been a good target. Level 10 approaching for both teams. With Wong built by Greymane, by the way. Very aggressive. And here comes the push in bot lane. You gotta hit the towers. Would be nice to get this wall down. Don't be too afraid. You have a Varian. And surface top lane. I mean, I guess you're giving top lane then. Oh, nice interrupt. Murden gets the ancestral though. And the sensor strong. Oh, light bomb. Way too late. And now pull needs to be used too. Oh, yo. At least I got ancestral and avatar out. So next time the Murden is definitely killable. Meanwhile, Lyric dies in the top lane wall. And the fort went down as well. Oh, yeah. Once again, the trade going in favor of FeelsAbzeerMan. And we are forced to be mid lane now. Which feels so bad now for Renaissance. They don't really want to be here. If I were FeelsAbzeerMan, I would send someone bot lane and just push it. As long as you have control over here, they can't really punish the rotation, I think. If Savannah just goes here, hit the wave. Because someone needs to go top, and someone needs to go bot, and you're 4v3, or you, like, with the bottom guy rotates up 5v3 in mid lane. And then the dragon is definitely yours. Oh, Ming is in, and oh no, she catches all 3 Chromie shot. And the Unreal also way too far in, and FeelsAbzeerMan pounces S27 Lyric in the top lane. Now they get the Greymane too, it looks like. No way out, losing. I mean, he didn't have many stacks, but he lost those he had. Lyric at least capturing top lane, so they don't lose dragon immediately, but I think that it's a gone conclusion very soon anyway. 2 forts down here. Mid fort already damaged, and FeelsAbzeerMan is playing so well. 5-1 kills in the second game. Definitely a big gap between these two teams, in my opinion. But they still have to close it out, of course. Renaissance in a very rough position, but I wouldn't call it a day yet. Eric will interrupt the mid lane, and we are going for the bot lane. The Murden is getting taunted. Nice cleanse immediately. At least one cooldown was used, but once again, Dragon was denied. Silver linings. But once again, bot lane rotations coming in here from the full team. Murden already on the Unreal. And that guy should be dead. Gets stunned. Silence arrow on him. And he will bite the dust. Let's see if I get more. Greymane, float, stunned, double stunned. Well, Varian already dies in the bot lane to the Sylvanas, and that's another 3 kills. Every time they show Lyric on the other side of the map, Renaissance dies with a 4-man. Bit too aggressive, not really respecting anymore. Maybe also needs to do something, feeling the need, and they're just getting pressured too much. And I mean, this is looking very clean by not Renaissance, FeelsAbzeerMan. Very clean game. Again. Honestly, not looking like a Div 3 team. Looking more like a Div 2 team. Or not the worst. I wonder how they measure up against those. Against the mid Div 2 teams, I would like to see that. I think they could definitely beat the bottom Div 2 teams. Haven't watched too much Div 2, but I could definitely see it. But here comes to engage. The Hail Mary by Renaissance. They're going for Vega, but they can't even get him. Ancestral was out. Murden gets a trap on the jump, but they were already dead on the backside there. But Greymane is pouncing on the Chromie. Now the taunt comes on the Vega, and they finally shut him down. But what did it cost? the Ming Dead and Greymane. Yeah, well, he will get the Chromie, but it is not enough to stem the bleeding here. 4 people dead for just 2. I guess Lyric is respawning very quickly, but he respawns just as the Sealer bites the dust once more. And even himself, he needs to be quite careful there. Because this 3 level gap is enormous now. Deep down, all the walls are still standing. Okay, bottom wall is destroyed. But yeah, all the forts at least still standing. Not even touched, really. Right, yeah. And FeelsAbzeerMan. They just need to close it out now. Level 16 is coming closer for Horizon. That's probably the last chance they get in this game. And maybe they can stall it if they just huddle. But it's gonna be very hard. Dragonshire is a very macro heavy map. So if blue team just wait until people come out and get them alone. Oh, you Greymane walking in like that is not a good option. You're walking into minus 50 armor and oh yeah, it's safe just sending it. That's a silence arrow. And this is not looking good for Renaissance. Pull is too little, too late. And we're just going not core, I guess. It's only 2 kills. And the death times are not even that long. But this is definitely a gone Dragon Knight. And I wonder if we're going keep or core then. Could be doing both camps and time it with a Dragon Knight. That would be the best play, I would say. I don't like this hovering here because it doesn't really do much. Like Ming and Unwin should be very safe. Well, I guess it's pulling people down and still gets a free push top lane. Yeah, don't take the camp now. Okay, we're taking it. But don't take this camp. You want to take it with Dragon Knight. That's for sure. So, Abzeer has not Abzeer. Renaissance has 2 choices now. We're just trying to send it on mid lane. And just give up on core on bot lane. Or we're trying to 5v4 at the mid lane and send someone bot lane. Because blue team just needs to wait. Like this is catapult plus another catapult plus 2 camps soon. And that will definitely hit the core. Very soon. And you need to send someone back. So here comes it again. The Hail Mary once more. Foam is in. There's the taunt. Can she get one shot? Oh, the Greymane doesn't hit her. Oh no! He doesn't kill her. No, we turn it round, of course. Well, this is going to be game for sure. Greymane dead. Lyric also, yeah, in his ghost form again. While the Anduin dies for the 5th time, it feels like. Where is it? Okay, only his 4th time. Got my people dead. Oi, nice blink. But yeah, Greymane, Variant dying 5 times each. And core just died to the minions, by the way. Like I said, these are going core, and they did. Blue team didn't even reach it. And red team, well, I guess I had to give it at some point. Either send it or defend and turtle a bit. They tried to send it, they lost. And that's game number 2. Not the most exciting series, I would say, but very clean play here by FeelsAbzeerMan. Gonna be honest, that was a very dominant performance. Let's say it. High div 3 teams do well versus bot and mid div 2 teams often. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think these 2 divisions are very close. And especially the top teams can match mid teams, I think. Alright. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised we are done already. 2 very quick games here. Not gonna lie. Well, sometimes it is just like that. Can't do anything else against it. I mean, I would like to see a 3rd map, but FeelsAbzeerMan definitely deserved it to 0 here. No question about it. Also taking over the top spot again. I haven't updated the map score yet, but we'll see them in the first place again. Once they did 8 matches, just like Super Unstoppable, but with 7 map wins. No, 7 wins and 50 map wins. Clean games. And yeah, that's it for the cast, I guess. Sorry if you guys wanted to watch more games. But I think that was a good showing on how to play macro here on Drankshire. And even though it was Gaia, I guess. And if you're looking for some educational content, this is definitely something to look at if you're a mid-tier team or even a higher div team. So look at these games and see how Abzeer completely outplayed Renaissance. And well, that's it for me, I guess. GG's to the teams. Both did very well. It's weird to say it, but Abzeer just a step above Renaissance. They tried their best, but today they were just outclassed. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna restart the stream and then I'm gonna play some Storm League. And yeah, I'm trying to make this cast a weekly thing again. Didn't really cast this a lot in the past years, but in the coming weeks, I'm trying to do like at least one cast a week. Let's see how I can keep it up, though. Or maybe see you next time. And yeah, hope you guys had a great evening and keep having a great evening. It's not that late yet. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for the teams for playing this amazing match and see you next time. Have a good night, guys. Bye.